Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Project Pan update. This is for the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. It was created by Ceylan from J Loves Makeup and Valerie, who is VMRT on Instagram. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and I will have all of the information listed in the description box below because there are a lot of prompts for this project. This project started on October 31st, 2022, and it goes all the way to October 31st of this year. This is the first year I have jumped on this project train. I am not a fan of scary movies. However, I love the ladies, so I was like, I'll join in, and it has been a lot of fun for me. The goal is to randomly choose either 6 or 13 prompts of your choice and roll in new prompts as you finish items or meet your goal. So other people have given them suggestions as well this year. I'm doing like a roulette style. I have 13 prompts in. I'm going to keep 13 prompts in, and as I roll things out, I'm going to randomly choose another prompt to roll in. So let me get into what I was using this past month. So the first thing I have is for Hellraiser, a facial exfoliant, and I brought in the Dermalogica Daily Micro Exfoliant. I started off all the way up there and I'm all the way down here. I was not able to make another mark, but there is like the littlest bit down at the bottom. I should have used it 1 or 2 more times. I didn't. I got lazy. So this is staying in for another month. Second product I had in was for Hereditary. Something a relative used or used to use, or a product that is nostalgic, and this is credit to Val Martin. I brought in this MAC lipstick in the shade Cozy Kisses because it reminded me of my mother, because my mother always has to have lipstick on. And I brought this in to use 13 times, and I did. This started off as like a really scary shade for me because I don't do darks very often, but as you can see from what I have on, this is MAC Bated Breath, not Cozy Kisses, but I'm really enjoying some of these darker shades. So it will be sticking around in my collection, but it is rolling out of this one. So I'll be able to roll in 1 new prompt. For the prompt, It Follows, something you can't get rid of. This is also credit to Leah Embo. I pulled in my Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I really enjoy this blush, but it is super old in my collection. I just can't get rid of it. Maybe once I hit pan, which they say once you break through, it's all hollow underneath. But here's a swatch. See, it's so hard to get a swatch, like a good one. This is a really dry product. I heard the Flower Beauty flower blushes are better, but there it is right there. I really enjoy the shade. It's a beautiful color, but I do need to use a lot. I do need to use like a stiffer brush to get it out. My goal is to use it 13 times. I've used it 5, so it's sticking around as well. For the movie Leprechaun, a green product or an item that brings you luck, credit to CJ. I pulled in my mini Pixie Glow Tonic. Now you think I'd have this done by now. I don't. I was using my larger one instead because my larger one is in my 50 Shades of Green Project Pan, and that ends next month, so I really want to get that out. But anyway, I was able to make another mark, so I went from this mark there to there, and hopefully by next month this will be rolling out. For the movie Scream, an item that makes you scream with delight. For me, that is, it is, whatever, English teacher. I need to slow down. It's been a long day, but a fun day. I had a guest speaker in my room today. She talked to my students about stress, anxiety. It was great, but I'm tired. I'm always tired at the end of a school day. But anyway, I digress. I brought in my MAC Glow Play Blush in the shade Cheer Up, and here is what it looks like. You can see that there's a little dip in it. I got some brush marks in there, so I'm really excited. Here is what it looks like. My goal is to use it 13 times. As of last update, I used it 8. This update, only one more for $9. And there it is right there. It's beautiful. I just kind of forget about it. These projects at the end of the month come up so quickly that like I forget to use the stuff. So sorry. Oops. Speaking of a product I totally forgot to use, for the blob, a putty or cream product, credit to Mitch Goday. I pulled in my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really like this primer. My goal is to use it 13 times. I've only used it 4. I didn't use it at all last month. This is what it's looking like. It's very lovely. I just totally forget about it. I'm sorry. I have to get better. I will. Eventually. Some of these things might be in until the end of the freaking project. I don't know. Something that I think will be out by next month, fingers crossed, is for Nightmare on Elm Street. Something you have to cut into to finish or use. And for me, typically a tube product I have to cut into to finish or use up. So I pulled in this Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in the shade Nude Glow. And I was not able to make another mark, although I did use it one time. Yeah, my goal is to use it 13 times, and I've used it 4. So I did use it one more time since last month, but I don't know. I wasn't able to make another mark. So I will continue using this. Blah, 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 same old story. And that goes for the next set of projects products I have in this project. This is a really bad update. Sorry, guys. It's so boring. You can hear me say, sorry, I sucked. Sorry, I sucked. Sorry, I sucked. So for Frankenstein, we were supposed to pull in a Franken product, and I don't Franken my products. So I brought in 2 products that I would use at the same time. Instead of mixing them together, I'm just going to use them both at the same time. So I brought in the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation and the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And my goal would be to use them together. I have a goal to use them 13 times, and I've used them 0 times. I'm so sorry. I'll do better. I'll do better. I'll do better. For Fright Night, a red item or something vampire themed. I always think of vampires as like having that like Twilight skin where it's like kind of glowy and almost white. So I pulled in this MAC strobe cream, not because the product is that color, but the outside packaging reminds me of what I think like vampire skin would look like. So my goal is to finish this, and I'm right here. I was not able to make another mark. Same old story, different day. For one missed call, something you almost missed out on, credit to Leah Embo. I almost missed out buying this product because I kept hearing people saying they really didn't like it, but I really wanted to try it. So I did. I got the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. And this is in the shade Fair 150C. I am wearing it today. It's fine. It's a little bit heavier than what I would like, but I do like it, and I do think it's a good color for me. So it's going to be sticking around. My goal is to use it 13 times, and I've only used it once. I'll do better. For 7, an item that's still in its box or packaging. What's in the box? I pulled in my Tarte palette. This was in the box when I rolled it in. And I have a goal to use this 6 times. And I've used it twice. So I still have to use it 4 more times. I think I brought it in this last update. So I'm not mad that I haven't used it. But these are the shades right here. They are so beautiful. And I'm really enjoying using it. So here it is, the blush, and the bronzer. Very, very nice tone for me. So I am excited to get some more use on it. It's just slow going. Like I said, I kind of forget about these products that are in this project. So I do have to get better with that. For the Blair Witch Project, an item that you'd wear on a makeup, no makeup day, and that's a gloss. I always have a gloss on. So I pulled in my NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Tiramisu, and we're on this for the long haul. My goal is to finish it. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I am sure going to try. Here is what it looks like. It's very, very pretty. It's a Kim shade for sure. It's a nice neutral nude shade. But I am trying to pan a bunch of glosses this year. So this will be in the rotation when it's in the rotation. And then last but not least, something that reminds you of a clown, colorful things obviously remind me of a clown. So I decided to pull in this palette. It's a Ceylan magnetic palette, and it has a bunch of different indie shades in it. It has my JD Glows, it has my Terra Moons, and it has my Luxie Shadows. So I had a goal to use all of my Luxie Shadows once. And I used all of them. I used all of these 3, and then this little wiggly row. So now I only have these 5 left to use. So I'll have to do like another green look. I did one green look. It was so beautiful with this row here. And then I used these 4. And now I'm going to use these 5. So I only have the 5 left to use. So I'm really excited about that. And I can do it. I know I can. So I'm not upset that this is still in the project. It's really showing me that I'm loving using my indie shadows, and I'm going to really try to put them into more projects so that I can really make a point to use them. In fact, I saw Amy Melissa was doing a no single eyeshadow left behind, and girl, I might join you on that. So we'll see. Maybe like toward maybe more the middle of the year. And I'll have it be part of my eyes project pan. So since I was only able to roll out one product, I thought my camera just died. I am able to roll in one prompt. So I have 25 through 70 in my random number generator because that's what's in my spreadsheet we're gonna roll. 53. I will come back and let you know what prompt 53 is and what item I chose for it. Okay, I'm back. It took me a little while to decide what I wanted to do, but I pulled prompt 53, which is for me, the prompt Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And we're to choose a hair care product, and this is credit to Val Martin. So I didn't really know what to bring in because I have a project starting in April that I'm bringing in a bunch of hair care items for. Some of which I know I like, and no, actually none of them. All of them I will be testing out during that project. So I was like, what am I going to put in? So what I decided to do was bring in a product that I've started using a little bit, but not a lot, because I want to see if I can get used to it. And okay, so I'm not a fan of gels. Gels for me make my hair too crunchy. Even if I scrunch the crunch out, it just does not do well for me. So I had this Kinky Curly Curling Custard, which a lot of people love for curly hair. Notice that the jar is empty. Well, that is because I put it in this Not Your Mother's container because, first of all, I like the pump. I hate digging my fingers into a product. But also because I thought if I water it down, maybe it'll do better for me. So I did weigh this, and I'm going to weigh it next month. And what I'm going to do is use this until April 15th when the next 50 Shades product or project starts. And I bring in all those new hair care items. So I'm going to use this until that one starts and just get some use out of this and see, like, do I like it the way it is? Do I need to use it some more and then water it down? Or am I going to relegate this to just like put it in your hair for some texture when you blow dry it straight? Because at times I do blow dry my hair straight, and I do like to use a gel for that because I feel like it gives my hair some good texture. So that's what I'm going to do. Long story short. You have to tell me what you think of that. So yeah, that is my update for Nighmare on Panning Street. I was only able to roll one thing in. Maybe next month I'll be able to roll more in. I'm hoping that I can at least, if I can finish one of these, that would be great. I have a feeling this will be out as well. What else? That's probably, oh, and the Daily Micro Exfoliant, that should be out as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to roll in like 3 items next month. Fingers crossed. So yeah, if you like this update, please give me a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.